Yay! Happy Friday! And I am happy to be back with each one of you on this amazing mini training Vibe High Fridays with Irina, where we are learning more about manifestation and how we use the power of conscious manifestation in order to create the reality that we desire. It's one step at a time because the baby steps take us to the mountain Everest. And if this is the first time you are tuning in, hello again. My name is Irina Portnova, and I'm a manifestation star because I manifested consciously a lot of great things in my life. And now I'm here to teach you how to do it effortlessly, how to do it with fun and the joy. And today I'm coming with a very cool topic, which is the quantum patience. Let me just pull that banner. Quantum patience. What exactly does that mean? We know that a lot of times we want to do something, we become very excited, we are just, like going with all the force in, and then after certain time, everything wears off, or we feel like, okay, it's not happening. We started to doubt ourselves, that this belief creeps in, and everything just falls apart. So how can we actually maintain that quantum patience even in the time when we do not see that something is coming through? And let me start with the story. Years ago, during the Colorado gold rush, a man whose name was Darby caught the gold fever. He borrowed the money from friends and the family, and he bought the equipment and started digging. After weeks of hard work, he actually struck the gold. It was a rich vein. He was very excited. And what he decided to do, he decided to go back and raise even more money to get the rest of the gold out. And when he returned and dug again, he just realized that that gold was vanished. That gold vein was not there anymore. And he just kept hitting the rock. And he was digging and digging, and then he gave up. He quit. He sold that machinery to the junk man for a couple of $100 and walked away in defeat. But here is the twist to that story, because that junk man decided to hire the mining engineer in order for him to inspect that land. And the expert studied the fault lines and made a shocking discovery. Darby had stopped digging just 3 feet from one of the richest gold veins ever found. 3 feet. The junk man went on by making millions from the gold Darby had been just inches away from. So what does that story teaches us? That story teaches us that when we are talking about manifestation, most people quit not because their desire was wrong, but because they did not understand how close they really were. They gave up before the breakthrough. They gave up because they did not have enough patience to wait before that quantum field actually had a chance to deliver. And this is my invitation to you. That's why I just want to reinforce that again and again and again, that you just keep doing what you are doing, and you know that desire is yours. And when we become patient, and when we evolved more and involve more in the process rather than just being frantically checking where is that outcome, that's when the magic happens. Again, just to understand the entire process, right? That everything requires the timing. Even though sometimes it seems like we do not see anything, but on the energetic side, something is already happening. Something is going on, and it's all about us to trust the process and understand that before something catch up on the physical plane, the energetic plane is already at work and something is happening. Hey, Al, it's great to see you. Yeah, it's just, like that gold digging story. It's just a perfect reminder for us to really tune in and remind ourselves, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people heard different stories. A lot of people are telling that they know how to manifest, yet they are still not seeing the results that they expect. And the thing is, it's all about, it starts from the patients, right? The patients bring the results, because when we direct our energy and we focus ourselves on what we desire, sooner or later we are going to meet the creation. And I always give that example of, whether person is trying to learn the new skill, it's going to take time. Either they want to play the new instrument, it's going to take time. They have to practice daily. They have to be patient, knowing that with the time they become better at it. Whether somebody is learning the new skill, either this is swimming or dancing or any other activity that they enjoy, everybody understands. But it's easy to connect with something tangible, right? Because when you see things showing up in the physical world, because you can hear how you're playing, or you can see how your movements are improving. But it's very difficult for people to connect with that belief when this is something that's happening on the energetic plane. And that's why I wanted to reassure that there are a couple of signs that you can watch, understanding that the breakthrough is closer than you think about it. And there are some of the signs that we want to pay attention, because the universe is always whispering. But when we are only looking for the big fireworks, we are actually missing up on the small things, the breadcrumbs. And there are certain signs that we can pay attention and see that we are on the right path. Signs could be something like, you can hear the random conversation that reflect your desire. You can see somebody who already received what you want. Rather than getting upset or jealous, I invite you to celebrate with that person, because when you celebrate somebody's win, something that you desire, you just show into the universe, hey, universe, I am also ready to receive something that person received, because this is also my desire. Sometimes you can receive the signs through the dreams, or it could be the synchronicity, could be the repeating patterns of the numbers that you can see constantly. And even unexpected delays, they're just saying that there is the reroute towards something better for you. So always trust that divine reordering, because pay attention to who shows up in your life. When you start like really paying attention at these things, rather than paying attention as, it's not happening, I'm just failing. So start focusing your mind on who shows up in your life, what suddenly you have to release, what is inner nudges that you are experiencing, in order to understand that you are right there. And again, the most important thing, that we do not have to wait for our desires to show up in order to feel a certain way, right? Because we always say, okay, when I receive the financial blessing, then I'll be happy. When I have this amazing relationship, then I'll feel happy, right? So it always delays our feeling, but we can feel great in any given moment. We do not have to wait for that desire to show up, because at this moment we are conditioning ourselves. We are saying that we cannot really control the way that we can have our happiness, regardless of what's going on around us. So the idea is, if you have that desire, if you started manifesting, if you are working on your mindset, if you are working on your skill set, if you are taking the inspired action, now patience is the most important thing, because rather than focusing where this is, focus on what can I do today to get myself closer to my desire, right? When we are focusing more on the process rather than the outcome, because we are knowing for a fact, we know 100% that the outcome is there. And it's for us just to tap to that frequency. And how do we do it? It's by embodying that person who has it already, right? So embodiment is very, very important. And for that purpose, I wanted to give you a very powerful tool, because remember, when we want to connect with that energy, right, we are working with the energetic field. And the way it is, we can have that energy of the person who has it all, right, in the given moment. We can bring that future self to our present moment. And there is a special tool, it's called the energy posture. It keeps you magnetic even on the slow days, right? Because there are some days when we feel defeated, and this is the tool that is going to keep you going. Just like we have that body posture, remember the way we stand up with our shoulders rolled, we are representing that confidence in ourselves. This is our body posture. But there is also the energy posture, which is affecting our manifestation. It's the invisible signal that says, I am rooted, I am ready, I am not shaken. And how do we hold that beautiful energy posture? We connect with why exactly we want that, right? We do not hang up with how it's going to happen. We just want to connect with our strong why, and we visualize the thing that you already have it, whatever it is that you desire, confidently and calmly. And we can also use the affirmation saying, I am the version of me who already received it. The more you keep saying, the more you have that belief that everything is happening for your highest good. And again, you can sit down and journal something. You can journal, how would that future self who already has the desire fulfilled, what exactly that future self of me is feeling right now? What are they doing? How are they thinking? So the more we connect with that energy, because remember, it's all about us jumping on that frequency, and we start create from that frequency. And every morning before you start your day, get yourself into that energy where you are going to be inspired to take the action in the direction of your dream. So this is super powerful. And remember that you are never alone on your journey. If you ever need any help, if you feel like you're just spinning and nothing is happening, I'm just a reach. So just do the DM, connect with me, and let's take a look what really is holding you back. And also, I invite you to join my meet and greet, your true self workshop, which is happening next week. And if you are watching it in the replay, it's always ongoing workshop. Kudos to you, Al. I saw you registered, because it's never too late to learn. And each time you show up for yourself, you are just declaring to the universe, I am ready. I am that version of myself who takes the bold action steps, who is not afraid, and who believes that I deserve anything what I want in my life. So thank you so much for joining me on this episode. Again, understand that patience is the virtue. It's easy to quit. It's difficult to keep going. And let me tell you, the people that do not quit are the winners, and the winners are not the quitters. So this is something I wanted to leave you with. Continue just reinforcing and remembering all the stories. And I would give you the challenge. Take one person that you love, because of the achievements that they did, because of the success, because of the character, whoever you are inspired by, and look up their story. And you'll notice that each story had some struggles, had defeats, had the self doubt, but yet again, nobody can do it for you. You are the one to overcome it. You are the one to make that choice, that decision, that this is something that I want. This is the life I want to live. And I'm not going to settle for anything less, because I deserve the best what I can do. Thank you so much, Elle, for joining today. And yes, for everybody, please listen to the this episode again, especially to the story. Each time you feel like something is not working for you, everything is falling apart, reach out. Let's have the conversation, because again, we are more stronger together. And when you are in the community of like-minded people, when you are together and you have similar goals that you are manifesting, that manifestation comes much faster to life. Love you all and have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, and see you on the next episode.